Hey friends, happy 2020 and welcome to my channel. This is my first video of the year and I don't know about you guys, but Christmas break has had me off schedule and out of control. And I'm ready to get back to a routine. In this video, it was actually New Year's Eve and I was making my family's favorite strawberry cake. And I will do that in this video as well as a little bit of cleaning in my kitchen. As you can see, my Christmas decor is still up in this video. It is already taken down now, but on this day, I still had it up. I kept it up for New Year's Eve because number one, it is such a process to get it all down. And number two, it does provide a cozy, beautiful glow for New Year's Eve that I love. So I hope you stick around and subscribe if you are not already. I have more cleaning, decorating, and lifestyle videos coming in 2020. And if there is something you would like to see, let me know in the comments below.
'Cause I'm cruising through the rush of us. I don't care about love, just need your touch. Want you to be my vice, 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 vice. I'm all about your vibe, vibe, vibe. Want you to be my vice, 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 vice.
So, of course, I have to get all of the dishes out of the way before I can start baking and making new dirty dishes, but I thought the dishwasher had been emptied, but it was kind of half full, so I just filled it up, and then I washed the rest of the dishes in the sink. I always see a lot of debate over whether or not a person should get a single sink or a double sink when they're redoing their kitchen. And as you may know, if you've been around here long enough, we used to have a cherry wood kitchen and a stainless double bowl sink, and my dream was to have a big farmhouse sink. And when we redid the kitchen, we did that, and I absolutely love this sink so much. I would not go back to a double sink, and I know I thought the same thing, like where am I going to put my dishes and all this other stuff, but you know, it just works out. And I only sit the dishes on the counter just temporarily until I get them all washed, then I dry them and put them away. So the double bowl, I definitely don't miss it at all. I wouldn't go back, and it really works out with me, and I feel like it helps me keep my kitchen cleaner too. I'm not tempted to just keep one side stacked with stuff and have one free side. So this was kind of a confusing day. I thought that I was going to clean the kitchen and start baking right away, and then we decided we wanted to go out and eat, so we did that. I came back home, got back in my cozy clothes, and got ready to start baking this cake. But first I did decide to change out my soap dispenser because I have this Rae Dunn Mary soap dispenser that I found for Christmas. So I just poured the soap back into my regular clean soap dispenser, just trying to do any little things to go ahead and start switching back from the Christmas decor. I don't know about you guys, but I just cannot stand to start cooking or baking or doing anything like that in the kitchen unless my kitchen is absolutely clean. So I always have to get everything clean before I start, or I am definitely not going to have a good time. Okay, now it is time to start baking this cake. This is my family's favorite cake, and I always make it for holidays and special occasions. And I will be sharing the recipe in the description box down below. And here is a glimpse of the ingredients that I use to bake the cake. And in this video, I am actually doubling the recipe and baking 2 cakes, which I've never doubled the recipe before. That always makes me kind of nervous, but I'm just going to use my brand new Smeg mixer that I got for Christmas. I am so excited. I have wanted this for over a year now, and my husband surprised me with it on Christmas morning. And I was so shocked that I cried. I love it so much. So that is definitely a plus when making this cake. You do not have to have a mixer. I always used my hand mixer. So when baking this cake, you do use a box cake mix. You just use half of the package and you don't bake it according to the box directions. This is a very thin cake, so use half of the cake mix, 1 egg, 3/4 a cup of water, and 2 tablespoons of flour. And you mix that all together and bake it for about 20 minutes. And whenever it comes out, you have to let it sit and cool before you start to put the icing on. While the cake is baking, I like to prepare the icing, and that is the secret to why this cake is so delicious. This icing is absolutely amazing. It is not just Cool Whip. It is a mixture of Cool Whip, cream cheese, and powdered sugar. And you do have to mix this up in 2 separate bowls. First, you can mix up the Cool Whip and just get it nice and fluffy, and then in a separate bowl, you will put in the cream cheese and add in the powdered sugar and get that all mixed together. And once that's mixed, you add in the Cool Whip. But if you add the Cool Whip first, the powdered sugar will get in it and it will not mix up. It'll just be all clumpy and ugly. So you want to make sure you follow the directions when mixing this. My beautiful Smeg stand mixer is doing a wonderful job, and I just love it so much. Once the cake is nice and cooled, then you're going to spread the icing on it. And what I like to do is I put my cake in the fridge after that until I'm ready to serve it, and then I put the strawberries on. Now you want to make sure that you thaw your strawberries out first. If you are using frozen strawberries, I like to buy this bag of organic sliced frozen strawberries from Walmart. It is the absolute perfect amount and the perfect consistency. These are my favorite strawberries to get. And then I use this strawberry glaze to mix into the strawberries, and I can find that in the produce section of pretty much any grocery store. So you just mix that up and pour it on top of the cake, and it just makes it so absolutely beautiful. Would you just look at that? Well, that's it for today's video, and if you try this cake, let me know. I would love to hear what you think about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please hit that like button if you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!